Well, you can't win them all. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Recap Reactions for what is this game 27 out of 82 for the Jets 2022-2023 campaign. Jets lose in this one to the Washington Capitals by a score of 5-2, in which was basically an all-out Capitals performance tonight. Yeah, the Jets were okay at times. The third period was definitely entertaining. Thank God for that. But this game was not a good game for the Winnipeg Jets. As simple as that. And honestly, a little expected. The way they played on those back-to-backs, it set a really good, example for this team and for the future and about how to play on back-to-backs. The fact that Riddick was in net, the way they played, everything about that just screamed, top-tier hockey. Right? It really did. And what that carried into in this game, going back home, they played on Saturday. It is Sunday now. I mean, they didn't play Saturday, excuse me. They played Thursday, Friday, get Saturday off. You go back home. It's Sunday today. They play. And it kind of, it definitely shows. This is the game where it feels like it would have been the back-to-back game, honestly. But, we got the point in the last two. We don't get any tonight. You can't win them all. And there were still good elements in tonight's game. Really not a lot to talk about in that first and second period, Jets-related. It was all Capitals. The first period definitely, I would say, was closer. A lot more back and forth. Good play from both sides. Definitely more opportunity for the Washington Capitals. But still, the Jets kind of held their own in that first period. And it felt like they were just running out of gas the further it got along in that period. And then the second period starts up and it's all Washington, 4-0 by the end of that period. And it didn't really feel like the Jets had anything left. All I was asking for was that it wasn't a shutout, and that's exactly what we got, because Adam Lowry comes in 35 seconds into the third period from Morrissey and Barron. Morrissey is just absolutely insane. Goddamn, I believe he just tied his career high in assists tonight. He's definitely going to have his best offensive years. It's already happening, but just insane when you look at where he was in his career in the past to where he is this year. The guy's on another level. But yeah, Morrissey getting more points, Lowry getting more goals. That's Adam Lowry's 7th goal already. What the hell happened to Adam Lowry? I'm loving it. The guy is becoming a goal scorer down there. That's exactly what we need him to be, especially when we're paying him that much money. I always loved Adam Lowry, but I'm not going to lie. I've always felt like the Jets have overvalued him at times with contracts. Right now, Adam Lowry is making $3.250 million until the end of 2025-2026. It's a long time to lock up a 29-year-old depth forward, but Lowry's seeming to find a new element to his game. Last season you saw it in the later half when his dad took over, ironically, and then this year it's really carrying over and blossoming into even more. He's finding a leadership role now with that A on his jersey. He's playing like a leader. He's, definitely leading the bottom six and mentoring a lot of guys right now down there. And that's the thing I want to talk about tonight. I liked the bottom six tonight. And I have every game this season. Even the bad games, the bottom six has had energy. Michael Eyssimont, just a really, really good playing well. Getting opportunity with the top line, just playing good hockey, And Kevin Stenlund gets the call up today with, if I'm not mistaken, with Logan Stanley going back on injury reserve. So obviously, Kevin Stenlund has played really down well with the Moose. I thought he might have actually had a chance to make this team. Wasn't the most impressive. Seku Menelainen beats him out. But no, now he gets an opportunity with Menelainen going down on the injury reserve as well. So those two guys are out for the foreseeable future again. Stanley gets in for 2 games, and now he's back out. So I didn't think he played that terrible. He wasn't great by any means. I still think Sandberg's better, so we'll see how Sandberg can do there if he gets more of a consistent time. But because of injuries, it seems like Sandberg's lucking out into getting definitely more opportunity to earn that bottom spot for the long term. But, tonight, it was a nothing game, really. There's not a lot of positives tonight, but I still like the way this team played. I can't complain because the team had fight still, and the third period was entertaining. That's all you can ask for in a game like this, is at least 20 minutes of entertaining hockey from your team. The first was, whatever. I could say you get, if you really, really want to call, back and forth hockey entertaining, so be it. It can be, but I didn't see much entertainment in that first period. Third period is definitely where it picked up for the Jets. I actually thought they had a chance to come back and win this game because that Dubois goal scored not too shortly after. Again, Connor and Eyssimont getting his 4th assist already. So if I'm not mistaken right now, Eyssimont has, 5 points in 13 games. Definitely playing really well down there with the bottom 6. I think that Michael Eyssimont is, I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. I think that they're really going to have to assess the forward core. And if you're asking me right now, honestly, who's coming out, I'm keeping Seku Menelainen in when he gets healthy again, unless he loses a step with his injury. But I think Sam Gagner is the guy that's coming out. To start this year, I had nothing but high praises for Sam Gagner. First game was great. I'd say that first 10 games, definitely an impactful player. I want to see him get opportunity in the top 6, bounced around anywhere in the lineup. He was playing good hockey. thing is now Sam Gagner has fallen off a cliff. He does absolutely nothing to this lineup. You know, probably good in the room, and yeah, he has some opportunity out there. But how many times a game does Sam Gagner get the puck on his stick in a danger opportunity to score, high scoring risk opportunity to score a goal? And what does he do? Just fumbles it every single time. So I just don't think that he's going to be the guy long-term to keep for this club. I think that Michael Eastomont brings a lot more value. He's younger, he's hungrier, and he's going to provide more goal scoring and more offense than what you're getting from Sam Gagner. And I think Sam Gagner is a great extra forward to have, but I just don't see him, keeping a spot in this lineup with the way these younger guys are playing from the Moose. The Moose call-ups this year have been fire. They really have, and I keep waiting for Ville Heinola to get more of an opportunity, but at least Sandberg's playing well. Tonight was a good example of what happens when, the Jets go up against a team that's, pretty good at times. And, it's simple as that. Ovechkin gets another goal tonight. It's inches closer to tying Gordie Howe and getting closer to breaking the record, which is fucking crazy to think about that I might see that happen in my lifetime. But, my dad saw Gretzky set that record back in the day, and now I'm going to be able to see that record get broken so many years later. I think that's pretty cool. But you know what, though? This game, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I think we're going to end this video right off here. Not a lot of great things to talk about tonight. Definitely got outplayed, but the Jets held their own at times. They played hard, but fatigue caught up to them in this one. It definitely showed off those back-to-back in this little road trip, then going quickly back home for more games. So we'll see how they play going into the stretch. If I'm not mistaken, their next game is on Wednesday. I'm just going to pull up the schedule real quick to make sure, because you guys know me. I never remember anything when it comes to the Jets schedule. Just in one ear, out the other, I feel like. Yeah, Tuesday they play the Knights. I was right. Thursday they play the Predators, and Saturday they play the Vancouver Canucks in Vancouver. I will be at that game, lower bowl seats, taking to you. It's going to be a hell of a good time. But yeah, about to keep it short and sweet for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, and positivity as always. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram down in the description below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate all the support. Stay tuned for a lot more videos coming out. We're going to have videos scheduled over the next 2 days coming out regardless with the recap reactions. So we had the video about the top line today. We're going to have more videos coming out about Josh Morrissey, Connor Hellebuck, and even Pierre-Luc Dubois. So stay tuned for all that stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace, love, and positivity as always. Like I already said, I'm not going to repeat myself. Have a good rest of your night. Go Jets, go. And I'll see you guys in the next one.